Oh, you guys, make sure you go check out my new cooking video today. It came out today, so go take a look at it. I'm not going to even tell you what it is. You got to watch it because it's really cool. Bum, 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 bum. I got to get some more triple thick. Go check out my new cooking video today. It came out today. Honey, do you see any of these over there? Huh? But do you see any over there? Yes, vertical. The vertical makes the difference. All right. Not in the cabinet, in the dish drain. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait to get my life together, honey. We're going back to the doctor soon. I'll know more about my foot. I'm super excited about that. Oh my goodness. Let me get this paint from down here. Said you want to paint with me?
I don't want to paint right now.
Okay. All right. Put these right here. So let's get busy. I should have printed out some tags to go on these once I finish painting, but it's all good. I want to do some ocean themes. I like doing the ombre of ocean themes. It's comforting. Got this big old paintbrush. I need to practice on doing the mountains. People like mountains. I'm like, ooh, I might start doing some Christmas coasters. Hey there, Margaret. How are you? We're just gonna hang out and paint a little bit. Nothing spectacular happening today.
Hey, Margaret.
Cedric said hello. Margaret, I'm really surprised that you did not pick a t-shirt or a coaster that I could send to you, because you and Doc have been like some of my number one people from day one. And I really wanted to do something nice for you guys. So hopefully you'll reconsider. I'm just doing some coasters. So whenever I get a chance, I put the coasters out. Hola. I put the coasters out and people grab them up and they take them as gifts. I'm starting to work on some Christmas coasters because I just like giving them out as presents. And so I really like doing the ombre effect. But you guys, I am in the season where I want to start baking stuff. So I'm thinking about, I want a bread maker and I want to start baking bread. And I think that would be really cool. Like some zucchini bread, um, stuff like that. Hey, how are you guys? Welcome to the live, everybody. And so I'm really looking forward to baking some bread. I'm going to try to get me a bread maker from Amazon. So it's in my wish list if anybody is interested. But I'm definitely gonna try to get one so I can start making bread. I'm in that season where I want to start making stuff, and I've always wanted to learn how to make bread, but I've never learned. So I've been on Pinterest. If you have not followed me on Pinterest, do that. I got a lot of recipes and stuff on there. I'm going to start going to Pinterest and getting some recipes for some bread recipes because I like to do some bread recipes. All right. The season of making stuff.
Did she speak back to me?
She just asked me what I was making. Sometimes they fade in and fade out.
Hey,
I've been trying
y'all.
to get Cedric to paint with me. He won't paint with me, you guys. But he has been my hands and feet out there on the streets, passing out the coasters. Usually I get a chance to get out there and I meet people and I pass them out.
I write on the back of those, thank you, and a little special message.
Asking people to subscribe. So, yeah. So the goal here today is to get some pretty colors made up. Get some stuff out on the table. All right. Oh, that's going to be fun, Miss Margaret. You're going to be headed to Tennessee. That is going to be so much fun. You are well overdue for a vacation. So enjoy yourself and enjoy your family. I pulled out this red and it is so clumpy. This apple tree red. It might be time to just buy some more red because I like the pink, but you can't really see the ombre on it. So, womp womp womp. So I'm gonna get a different kind of red, a darker red, and use it. We'll try the ruby red. All right, you guys. Make sure you subscribe. Hit that subscription button. It's right up there. I know you see it. And join. Join the party. Thank you. Thank you, my dear. And you guys, if you want a coaster, I will send you one. You just have to pay for shipping, but I would definitely send you one. I'll show you a few of them that I've already made. So hold on. Uh, I'll get the box and I'll show you a couple that I've already made after I finish this one because I want to get them to drying because I have to seal them. So tomorrow at some point I need to get the sealant for these so I can glaze them and get them closed up. And might start on some Christmas ones. I got some fall ones done, but it's never too late to start Christmas. Oh man, Margaret, the drive is half the adventure. That's why you gotta go. You get to stop and eat at a Buc-ee's. Have you ever ate at Buc-ee's? You gotta go to Buc-ee's. Everybody get that brisket sandwich at Buc-ee's. And it's just so overwhelming in there. They got the best cinnamon buns. So you want to make sure you get one. All right. So these are turning out a little bit better. These look more like Valentine's Day colors than anything. But I like to do some cute stuff because sometimes we get solo travelers and they like girly things. And so I wanted to get these colors. I was trying to blend something that would be nice for Christmas. But right now it's looking like more like Valentine's Day. So we're going to get some ocean themes going on in a few seconds. So you guys hang in there. I'm going to clean my brushes. Hey, hey, hey. How are you? Marley, if you haven't yet, subscribe. I would love to have you on the journey. Oh, you guys, we are working on a few little projects. I'm going to be doing some organization stuff because I have, if you haven't had a chance yet, check out my Amazon storefront. Some of the fall must-haves. And I'm going to be ordering some of my stuff and doing an unboxing. So subscribe so you can see what the camper is going to look like for fall. We're going to be getting rid of all this stuff. This stuff is like summerish. And I'm ready for some fall vibe. I've been working on the hot bar. So I'm really ready to get moving in that direction. Let's do some ocean theme, like some blue and get some dark blue, like some baby sky blue. I like to do the different colors of blue. Some turquoise, some of this dark blue, and maybe like a navy. These will be good. So make sure you subscribe, you guys. Uh, oh, oh. I have some good news. But I'm going to wait till there's like 50 people here before I tell it. So if you want to hear the good news, make sure you get 50 folks in here so I can tell it all at once and spread the news. Wanted to kind of give you an update on life as I know it. And you guys know that I broke my ankle. And so I am going to the doctor next week. I am halfway able to walk again. I am so stoked about that. So keep praying for us, sister. That I'll be up and moving around shortly. Yeah, I hurt myself. Let me tell you about it. Okay, so I was wearing some Crocs and I didn't have them in sports mode. And I was going down a small little incline, right? and I slipped and fell and slid down the hill, broke my leg, tore up my ankle, and I walked around like that for 5 months because I didn't know my leg was broken. The hospital didn't catch it. And then when I went back, because I wasn't getting any better, found out all that stuff. So then I just had surgery. So here I am. I'm on the upside of this though. The good news is I'm on the other side and I'm getting better. So I'm happy about that. And we just take it one day at a time, right? And so I'm really excited about it. We're in the process of trying to get a bigger camper. We found oh, I almost slipped and told you guys. I got to get 50 people in here. So I can't tell you. I almost gave you the good news. Something that a lot of my subscribers know should have already happened and it didn't. And now I got some news to tell you. And I'm going to wait because I want to make sure I tell everybody all at once so you could get a good understanding and I don't have to say it like 1,000 times. So, all right, y'all. Make sure that you are hanging around so you can hear the good news. You like that blend? It's going from like a dark to green, but hang in there because it's going to get better. So, I'm no artist, but I do love to paint. And I like the Bob Ross thought process. There's only happy accidents. So, you don't have to be a professional. You just have to love what you do, right? Okay, so then I'm gonna get this off my hands and then start blending it on down. Yeah. Yeah. I like that. That is turning out really good. And then I might do some brown so we can do some mama bear stuff. So I hope everybody had a good day today. I had a good day today. It seemed like a very long day, but nevertheless, it was a good day. With this big brush, man, you have to be careful because it's so easy to get too much paint on here. And then you have to keep going back over what you did to kind of smooth it out. And then you got to work it all the way down. And then you end up using more paint than you wanted to. But then the blend looks amazing. So you just keep going. All right, there we go. We got it, you guys. The blend looks awesome. See? We got our little ocean blend. It goes from light to dark. And we're going to do some sand up here. But first, we got to work on the other one. Because we want them to look as close to the same as possible. Without it looking like two different, totally different coasters. Because sometimes you get a couple and they want a set. And then you can offer it to them and they kind of look alike. And you can put people's names on them. And just make it really nice and personal.
Okay. I personally signed each and every last one from me and you and said a little small message
Look at you. You are so sweet.
of memories and all of that.
And happy journeys and
yes, yes, yes.
blah, blah, blah. And a little more blah, blah, blah.
And
Where is the color? I just had it. What did I do with it? Oh,
one
here it
thing
is.
I want to peek in here and say real quick is I got a lot of these.
Oh my goodness. Why don't you show them the ones that's in the box while I'm painting? You probably never met Noodle. Noodle, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi,
Let me
Noodle.
get in there.
Say hi, little sugar baker. If you put Noodle down, I can scoot over a little bit. Thank you, dear. I do it to just for fun. Like, not by no means am I some kind of artist. I do it for fun. My honey, he's in here, but not really. So thank you. So you're gonna have to bear with us. All right. You gotta lean in there good, baby, so they can see you. Lean on in.
Well, I don't want to be seen. I just want to be heard.
Okay, well then show them.
I just want to be
He
the
wanna.
guy, the voice. No, seriously, guys. I just wanted to try to, encourage her while I show y'all some of these coasters that she's made. She's gotten a little better at the mountains and stuff like that, but I
Not
think
real good though.
this is one of my favorite ones, the Happy Camper. I think I got it upside down.
Babe, I got paint on that rag you just stuck that on, and it's wet.
Um, it's not getting on anything.
All right. Make sure you show them the ones in the box.
This one is really nice. And they have the little things under the bottom to protect your table or whatever you sit them on. I like that one as well because it kind of depicts our lifestyle anyway. The dogs, this type of view, and the mountains and the rivers.
That's
And,
one thing I love the most is the mountains.
we got a little Wanderlust one here with a cool little.
There's some better ones in the box, you guys.
Well,
I
I mean,
promise.
they're all cool to me because I like the paint blends. Don't rain on my parade. I like this one. Look at that. That's really nice. I'm just a fan of stuff that she does because I watch these go from this blank side to whatever it is that, like she said, her happy thoughts
Yeah.
decide to put on there. This one is cool. This one is super cool. I like this one. It's not really Halloween, but if you don't celebrate Halloween and fall, this is great. And I don't know why nobody grabbed this one yet, but I actually like this one. Don't poke the bear. I draw and you do amazing. Oh, that's cool. I draw a little bit too myself, but I haven't done anything on here yet. She keeps asking me to, but
I don't know why he won't paint.
I'm just not a
Because
painter.
he's an artist.
I'm not a painter. If I'm gonna paint something, I definitely can't. I'm more of an artist in the sense of drawing. I like drawing. I like fine points, pencils, perfect lines. I understand that drawing is not perfect in the sense of like painting. Like she was just saying. Like happy mistakes and things that you could correct. Maybe transform right away over something else. Painting is like to me drawing, but erasing it with an eraser on a pencil. With this, you can kind of paint over it in some cases and start over
All right, we got to
in the
get some
same sense.
sand.
But anyways, the ones in the boxes that she wants me to show,
those are the ones I love. I love
far
those.
more cooler. And the reason why I say that is because they definitely, you can see the progression in what I just showed y'all, if you can remember some of those, to the better colors. And these are really cool. So these are some of my favorite ones. I'll definitely give it a shot. I have painted a Mickey Mouse one time on a canvas, but it was perfect lines. And I just basically drew him first in all the details and then kind of painted everything else in, if you will. But I still like doing it.
Need a little white.
That is so cool.
I gotta finish the Peanuts one that the Peanuts gang I was working on.
I really like that one. But come on.
I'm gonna finish up the gang.
I appreciate the encouragement too. I really do. And best of all, Charlie. So everybody's there. I even like these. There are a few ones like outside like this. The lime green inside of these colors kind of remind me of some of the trees that look like this outside right now. And this is the set of the mama bear one you let me put outside.
Yeah,
So
I have two of those. No.
I think I need that one.
I don't want to put both of them out.
We got a current vibe. Oh, she even made one for me. I like this one because I like simple. I like the ocean. I like the beach. And that's what this reminds me of. So I really like those. And then we got a Grinch.
That's his dog. Here. We did some towels one year, some tea towels with the Grinch on it, and we made so much money off of those things. I couldn't get the orders out fast enough.
Off these same
Graphics.
graphics.
People absolutely love the Grinch.
I didn't realize it until we just made like one or two, like for ourselves, because a lot of stuff that we were making in trial runs, like for instance, I'll show you guys here in a second. Matter of fact, give me a second, I'll grab it right now, just to kind of give you guys an idea of what I mean. So whenever we made something, we made sure that we didn't just make an abundance of things that we can't just really keep or house, right? So we made things that we could also use for ourselves, or t-shirts or hoodies that we could wear for ourselves. And this pot holder here is an example of one of the things that we made. And so this same pot holder is one that the Grinch was on, and there
Yeah.
was also some flower towels. It's kind of hard to say that together. Flower towels, they're really thin. If you guys bake or whatever, I'm sure you probably know what a flower towel
They
is.
use them most of the time at restaurants, like when they clean the table, like a big white towel, like a cloth towel.
But these are a little bit thinner than that and used for a little bit of a different purpose. But at the same time, these things were blown. I mean, we couldn't even buy enough from Walmart as quick as they get them in. So it was like a blessing in
One
disguise.
lady ordered a set for her whole family. I think we
Everybody,
did about 22 for that one
yeah.
family.
I laid them all out on the couch. We had days that we were go running, to the post office like every day with big shipments of different things. And it's really cool, that people indulge in your work like that, and I've always believed that anything that she's made with her hands, could sell. And I have my ideas. Don't get me wrong. I have my ideas when you guys see certain things, and I'll say certain things, but it don't really mean that she'll take heed to that. Some things she just have her own idea, and she just wants to do what she wants to do. And then sometimes when she's not in her zone like she is now, and I speak to her and I say, "Hey, this would be a great idea if you did this," and then now she's like, "Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it would be great." And then we bring it to life. And she's graduated in graphic designing, so I know that if I come up with something and I say, "Hey, I was thinking about this type of design the other day. Can you do this?" So far, I haven't thrown anything at her that she couldn't come up with. So I wish I could show you guys my shirts that she made for me. I wanted like
Oh my
4 or 5
goodness.
different designs, and she did not miss with either one of them. So, and I'm not saying that because that's my wife and we've been together forever. I'm just simply saying that because
That's a little bit of it.
I think, well, I'm just saying, I mean, we do quality work too. We don't just do anything and, just send people anything. And even if there were anybody that we've done business with that was unhappy, which there hasn't been, but if there were, they didn't say anything. And there was nobody that we had to ship anything to twice. So that's always a great thing for me, especially being somebody that nobody knows. You know what I'm saying? Or even the same for her. But, just God being in the midst of everything and working everything out, and just these people were hitting us up left and right. Now they weren't consistent, meaning like using us for every holiday or birthday or family reunion and things like that. Like we didn't tap into that side of the market, really because honestly, that really wasn't even what we wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? We wanted to do something a little bit different, and it just turned out to be the shirt thing just took off. So your trucking girl Gigi, hey trucking girl Gigi, hey, how are y'all doing? Did y'all end up getting the
Oh
trailer?
my goodness. Okay, so with that, that was another thing. By the time we were able to come up with what we needed, they had jacked up the price again. And then we were, it just got away from us. So then They called back and we moved on. We started doing something else. We started looking for a truck. And then they called us back and they were like, we'll take what you got. We're like, well, we're in the process of trying to get, I told us, we're in the process of trying to get a new truck. So we didn't get it. I still have a little hope that we might be able to work things out and be able to get something that will work well for us. Maybe not that particular camper, but I have not given up looking, right? And that's the thing about it. Like they played chicken with us. Instead of taking what we had and they knew they wanted that, they they wanted to make us come up with some more, and then when the deal fell through, then they were willing to take what we got, but we had already started doing something else with the money. So we're still working on it. We're still trying to find it. Like I said, sometimes one person can change your life. We've had that where people are like, well, I want you guys to have it here. And they give us what we need. So we are just being patient. We're going to keep looking. I still look every single day to see if I can find something because that's the layout we want. That's the layout we need. I do have a little small online business where I do, freelance graphic design work. I want a crafting space and a video space. Like now, we're videoing and we need a space where we can set up our computers and our lights and stuff like that. So I'm still hopeful. But womp, womp, womp. No, we didn't end up getting it. They actually moved the camper to another location and then jacked up the price. And it just became unaffordable for us. So keep us in
And I
mind.
think they knew that it was worth it. It needed a little bit of work, some little cosmetic things, but nothing that I couldn't have done. And that's the one thing that when I walked inside, I was like, wow, it's perfect. It has little issues here and there, but all things that I could fix. And I personally wanted to jump on it because I knew for us it was worth it to give whatever they wanted for it because it's truly worth more even with the cosmetic things. And
And
I
I
think the
and I
more
think
longer
that
it sat there and they kept thinking about it and knowing that, I think that they realized that, maybe we need to, because we didn't say too much while we were there. We just
you never
pointed out the issues. We didn't act like oh, we just love it. We want it. In the video, it may seem like we said things that would be perfect, but if you listen to Erica, she was saying something about the pantry, and then I showed her where the pantry was behind the television, and
pantry is
then
so important when you live in this thing full
it
time.
is.
So
This one is deep and it's just one. And don't get me wrong, it's okay, but it's just not well lit. Things end up in the back that we don't see, and we buy like 50 of them. And it's just not real accessible, from the location of where it is. But I get it. They put it where they had to put it, and it is what it is. But after you go in and out a couple of these things and
you
you know
learn what you
you
what you
learn what
want.
you want, what you don't want. Like when we walked in here, it was already opened up. So the slide was already slid out. And that's pretty much it. And when we walked in, yeah, we walked in and looked at it, it was nice. And, it was like, okay, we can imagine ourselves in a space and we, picture how we would use it. But then we didn't think about road mode. And for us, we use our facility when we're on the road.
Yeah,
Like for
when we
instance,
travel.
when we were coming from Florida, running from the hurricane, and all the
That was
people
fun.
in America running from the hurricane from Florida, we actually, had to use the facility then, the RV then, because nobody, you couldn't even stop anywhere and use the bathroom.
Yeah.
And so, us having an RV really was truly a blessing in a time like that, which seemed like a crisis on the road, the way everybody was behaving. But other than that, we didn't think about road mode. Now, on that trailer we had then, road mode was great. You could walk in, you could access everything, you could still sleep in the bed, still cook a meal. It was great. But in here, once this slide comes in, that's it for the bedroom. And we didn't think about that when we got it. We was just excited about the extra space of being bigger than the last unit that we had.
And one of the things that I want to tell you about, like you say, you're looking for a camper too. As we get closer to the fall season and people like really stop camping and really stop buying stuff, it'll start to come down. That is why I think they panicked and was like, okay, we'll just take what you got, because they're getting to the point now.
Say I'm hurting for
Yeah,
it.
you're getting to the point now where nobody's really buying campers. The season is winding down. People are more concerned about getting the kids back at school, and soon it'll be all about the holidays, and they'll be giving them away. And I think that they were playing chicken. They were thinking that they could get more for it, so they were jacking it up. But we'll find the right one. We will definitely find the right one.
And even you will too. I mean, but just be very uh adamant and particular about the things that you want, and like there will be something that you will have to sacrifice, because I don't think that in any RV you'll probably get everything that you want unless you get like something super duper long, and even then you'll be like, dang, but they don't have a washer and dryer, and then but they make one like that. So it's just explore all the options.
Do
I
you
would
mind
say of things that I don't
washing
mind,
these out
baby.
for me?
Of all the things
Be
that
careful with them.
you want, and then kind of use that as a guide when you go looking for what you're looking for, and even all the way down to road mode, because I don't think that's something that people think about when traveling. And when I say road mode, I'm just talking nerd talk from a guy I watch off of YouTube, Josh the RV nerd, if you want to be precise. But for the most part, road mode is just basically travel access while you're traveling down the road. If you can't let out the slides, or you're using a slide system that isn't designed like most Schwinn Tech slides, or cable slides aren't meant to be slid out halfway, and then they're meant to be going all the way out or all the way in. It's no
Don't
let
spill
it
it,
out a little bit, right? But this slide that we have on this unit is called a rack and pinion slide.
babe.
So
You talking all this boring nerd stuff.
therefore,
Uh, he get too he
I
gets
just
so
want this
into
young lady.
it,
I
and
want
it's
this
like
young lady.
hearing the Peanuts
I
teacher.
want this
Won't
young lady
won't
to
won't.
make the
Well, won't
best
won't won't.
informed decision, because I mean, nobody told us these things. You know what they did to us?
We'll do a
They
live
sold us. They
specifically
sold us
about
an RV,
that.
you guys, and they said happy camping. We didn't even know we could use the heat while we was on the
That is
road.
true.
We
It
froze.
was
We
miserable.
froze in the parking lot of Walmart.
Oh my
Okay.
good. But you know what? That was a blessing in disguise, because had we had that heater on and we were nice and cozy, we would have got
Today
because
was my first day back to school.
oh, well, cool, cool, Marlena. Okay, so Marley. Okay, so yeah, had we turned that heater on, they would have stole our generator off the back of the truck. So kind of good thing
Yeah.
we didn't have it on, and but we
Making
learned.
noise.
Yeah, we learned. But one day we'll come on and do a live where that's just what we talk about. I'll let him tell y'all all about it, because after a while, I don't hear it. I care about the aesthetics.
Until the slide doesn't come out,
Then I
because
just
she
tell
let it out
him.
halfway, and I
That's not
keep
true.
saying,
I do let it out
I
all the
say, honey,
way.
why did you let it out
He's full
halfway?
of it.
Remember that day I
He's
was
full of
talking to
it.
you and you only heard
He's full of it. He's full of it.
That's what I was talking
I
about.
don't let it out halfway. He is absolutely full
Well,
of it.
no, she doesn't, because she knows
We have a system.
have a system of where we talk about the really important things. I know sometimes I do go a little bit in depth of things, but I want to make sure that people understand
But it's
the
so boring.
it is, but it's important.
I
You know what
don't
I'm
want to
saying?
talk about that though.
But you don't have to talk about it.
I like to talk about the aesthetics, like the cuteness of it all. Like I want to talk about the decorations, like inside of.
See, she didn't even think about that
Well,
info.
okay. That's one
You're
person.
welcome,
And I'm
trucking
so
girl.
glad that you learned something from that. I didn't hear a thing of it at all. Because, see, when we look at campers, we're looking at two different things. He's looking at the mechanics of it all and how things work and the garage and all that stuff. I'm looking at the aesthetics. I'm looking at the decoration. How can I decorate it? Is the closet big enough for our clothes and everything? Because when we move and we're traveling, he takes care of everything outside, right? When we back up, I pretty much just tell him I want it here. Because he'll say, where you want this thing? And I'll say, put it right here. And he'll back it up and drop it right there at my feet. So I don't worry about those things, because I know the kind of man he is. He could take care of it. He could fix anything. So I just don't concern myself with stuff like that. I more care about what kind of drapes, what kind of pillows, what kind of couch this is, the dishes. Do we have space for the hot bar? Because the fall is coming up. Where am I going to put my teas
A
and my
lot of
coffee
times, I'm gonna
mugs?
be, I'm gonna go off, I'm gonna sidebar a little bit. A lot of the times, the reason
No.
why I tell her stuff like this, and
Ugh.
she knows, we've experienced people on the way to the parts where we've worked, and life happens, and
Yes, it
one
does.
person may or may not make it, right? And let's say we were
They
driving this,
die.
let's say we were driving this motor coach that
You
only
see
I
her trying to
know,
get up. Go,
that only
go.
I know how to operate, right? And then she's left with no way to operate it. That happened. But not only that, she brought the trailer home. So I want her to know the ways that we should operate the RV, because there have been ways since we've had it that there are things that she would do backwards, and I'm like, honey, you can't do that because that'll make this happen and that'll make that happen, which kind of prompts the conversations
I just
that we're having.
don't care to talk about
So
that. To
I
me, it's
have
just
to,
so
like she said,
boring.
she cares about the inside and what it looks like, and I care about the hardware and what it's running on. I like to know what type of axle and what's underneath it, because I don't want to be driving something bouncing down the road like this. And lead springs does that, if
I
you
don't
guys
care. I don't
don't
even know what
know.
a leaf spring is.
A leaf
I
spring.
don't even know what I'm looking at if I saw one, okay? I just want to know, does that couch flip out? I want to know, can you walk around the bed?
See, that's true.
I want to know, how big is the shower? Am I going to die slipping out of it or slipping up into it? It's just certain things that I care about in the inside. I'm into making it homely and feel warm and cozy, and he's into making sure that things run like they should, as well as he should. And I'm glad that he's mechanically inclined, that he thinks about those kind of things, because I go for the shiny. So it is what it is. But as far as looking for something, we really want to stick with something that's going to be 4 seasons, because I hate being cold. I just don't like being cold.
See,
I
look,
want to
that's
be
technically
warm.
not even a real thing. There's
I
no RV that is four
for it
seasons.
is. It
There's no
is.
such
Yes, it
thing.
is. It says it right outside the
No
door.
RV is rated to be below zero. That means that it has true R value.
You guys just look on the side of the thing. It'll tell you. There's a big old sticker right
They
by the
say
door
that.
that says 4 seasons.
Extended season.
And that means you can stay in it a little longer than January. I mean than July. So I'd like to have something that tells me that, versus thinking that I can be in anything and stay in
Oh
it.
yeah, you
Now
can't
he's
be
the
in
one that
anything.
told me that when you buy campers from different regions, they're made differently because the weather is different.
It is
And
true.
now he's telling me, oh, there's no such thing as a 4 season.
No,
It's
what I'm
all the
saying is,
same.
when you use the word four seasons,
Man,
four season is judged off of the R value of
nobody knows what the R value
the
is.
retaining value.
Nobody knows
I'm
that.
telling you, the retaining value of the heat that stays in the RV is tested from 100 degrees to zero, below zero, and that's how they value the R
But I
value. That's
want
how they.
something with some good R value. Because
Okay,
I
let's
don't want
say
to be
okay,
cold.
so I can work
And
with
I
that.
want to have something
Now,
that. No, no, not
saying
now.
that,
Let me finish.
saying that,
No. Margaret says she is with me. She don't like being cold either. Even though
but
she is
Margaret
up
did,
there by the North Pole,
but Miss
she
Margaret
gonna
did
be
not
cold.
say that she knows that it's a four seasons
I'm
RV.
not worried about what he's saying right now,
Thank you,
because
Miss
you guys
Margaret.
are on
Thank
my side,
you.
even though he is trying to hijack the conversation with all this technical mumbo jumbo.
I tell you
We're
what,
not gonna let him take over
if you
like that.
guys want to know anything,
Go see said go, honey.
just
He
hit
will
me up.
sit there and put you to sleep, and you will know everything there is to know.
Don't ask
From the
me.
Rudy to the Tootie, he
Don't
gonna
ask
tell
me,
you.
cause I'm gonna tell you, man.
He gonna go on a tangent, and it's gonna morph into one thing, to another
No,
thing,
I stick to
to
the script.
another
I
thing.
stick to the script. I know
No,
I
he
can be
won't. No, he
a
won't.
little scatterbrained,
No,
but
he won't. Trust me.
I stick to the
Y'all will
script.
start out talking about our value and end up talking about sewer hoses. So
Speaking of sewer
no,
hoses,
no, we're not. I don't want to talk about that anymore. We're done with
because
that. We're
there
getting ready to
are
end this live.
various types of sewer
I don't
hoses.
want to talk about that. Going on. Going on.
And the one I recommend
Don't worry about it. Just pick the cheapest one and be
is, yeah,
careful.
definitely don't do that. Please do
and,
not do that.
and be careful with it.
Please don't do that.
You just go to Walmart and get
No.
the one that's $16
You
and
gonna be
just
mad.
use it carefully.
You
Just
gonna be
squish it.
mad.
Don't go
Poo
crazy. Act
everywhere.
like you can yank it out.
Uh-uh.
Because then you'll have sewer all over the ground.
See,
And
you
that's a
need the
no-no.
sturdy pipes. You need the rhino.
No,
I know it's
he wants you
expensive.
to go and spend $100
No,
on
the
a
rhino pipes is the way to go. I'm telling you, it's
No,
flexible.
no,
It's like
no.
remember those straws that you can pull up and then bend it the head this way.
He's so old.
That's kind of what the rhino sewer pipe is like. It's kind of like that.
Or you could get what your money can afford and just take it
And it
easy.
stays in that formation. So
And you
if
know what you
wanted
need to
it
do?
zigzag,
Move close to the outlet. You got to back that thing in and stay real
I
close.
wish I could show y'all the
And
one
then-
she brought back here. Ooh.
It got the poop from the camper to the
It
hole.
did what it was supposed to do, but I had to hold it.
But you have to be careful. You got to be
It's
careful.
terrible.
You can't be just treating it all kind of ways.
It didn't stay in place or nothing.
We
y'all.
we are poor RVers. And you know what that means? We do stuff on a budget. We can't just go and leave our holes and then say, "Oh, we'll buy one at the next place." We said, "No, no, no. Get that raggedy hose till we could do better. Get the $15 hole. Just be gentle. Just scoot it in and then back that thing up as close to the poop hole as you can get it, right? And then you tell everybody, don't touch it. Where it's at now, that's where it's going to stay.
Who wants to rig the sewer hose?
If you do it right, it'll work. I've seen it. I've seen it done. So I'm just telling you little tips.
Just go with the rhino, guys. It'll save you a lot of time, headache, and
if you have a coupon,
pooey hands.
If you have a coupon, go with the rhino. If you have no coupon, go with the great value.
I suggest getting the longest rhino hose that you can, so that way, if you need to stretch it out a little bit, because think about it, you can't back all the way into some places. I learned that from her. I wanted her to buy a water hose one time,
and I got him a water hose.
She brought the longest water hose back that I think
that's
it was
right,
like 50
Marley.
feet.
You be careful, girl. You be very careful.
Yes, please do. Don't get the $10 hose.
It's 15 plus tax.
$15
Looking at a
hose.
cool
Just
20.
Don't get the $35 hose. It come with all the attachments. It's very rugged, robust.
No.
You need this. I'm telling you. This rhino pipes are next, or sewer hoses are next to having a house style pipe.
Y'all
PVC.
Came here, didn't know you were gonna be talking about
PVC
sewer hoses.
But I will say this, and then I'll leave her alone and let her have her live back.
Thank you, honey. I appreciate it.
If you guys go with the rhino hose, please tell them that I sent you. Okay?
Oh, you're looking for a brand deal.
Tell them that Cedric sent you. Okay.
Sounds like a good plan.
Very good night. You guys be great.
Because you got school tomorrow. So yes, you have to go to bed.
I don't even know who is Marley.
I believe she
Mary
might be
Lee.
new. I hope that you
Mary Lee. Okay.
I hope that you subscribe before you go to bed for the night, my dear girl.
Oh, thank you.
But Miss Margaret, don't listen to him. If you want to listen to him, you got to go to his channel and listen to him.
No, don't do that. I don't even go live, Miss Margaret. I just come in here to wreck her channel sometimes.
At least he telling the truth. He coming here taking over the place.
So, did you guys realize that we found a new way to go live? Where we can see the comments from the phone? And don't need a second device? And
you know what the problem was? I was doing it horizontally. When you do it vertically, you can have all this here, interaction. So that's pretty cool here.
I just want to leave you guys with this. Have a great night.
Hey, wait a minute. Is that fresh coffee you got in there?
Oh, no. This is probably...
Can you make some coffee? Let's have some coffee. I'm up and I feel like talking.
We do. That would be so freaking cool.
That would be. And you know what? This dude here can jump on the grill because he is a grill master.
Miss Margaret, I love to cook outside. I have everything out there. Anything in here, I have out there.
I wish you could take some pictures of the leaves changing when you get to Tennessee because it's going to be gorge. It's going to
Yeah.
be amazing, especially in Gatlinburg. It is. It starts to get very beautiful this time of year, and so it would be real. I wish I could see some pictures of it. My email is in here somewhere. Find it and send me a picture of the trees if they started to change. I can't wait to see the leaves and stuff start changing up here because it gets really, really pretty. We missed it last year because we went from Maine to Florida. So Florida has no seasons. It's just hot and not
And
as
ain't too
hot.
many trees turning no color
Ain't
down
that
there.
none because
They
they're all
staying
palm
green.
trees. They just die and grow back. So that's what you get there. And I'm going to the doctor next week on the 27th. And so I am really, really, really hoping that he will give me some good news that maybe I can start putting some pressure on my foot and start being able to walk on it a little bit.
Get it off that.
I can't have it just flat on the ground. This helps me a lot. So I put it on here.
See, she
He
doing
just
what she ain't supposed to
That's
be
not
doing
true.
right now,
The
y'all.
man didn't say I had to walk around with my foot hoisted in the
He
air
did.
forever, even when I'm
He
sitting
did.
down.
He
No,
did.
he did
He
not.
did.
He didn't. He didn't. I promise you he didn't. He just told me do
She
not
don't know.
walk on it. Do not put any pressure
He said
like
it
my
ain't to
body
touch
weight
the
of
ground
walking on
at
it.
all.
When I'm walking, Cedric, not in life.
Ever.
Oh my goodness. Can I have some hot tea? Some peppermint tea.
I love you
Let's
guys.
do
Good
some
night.
peppermint
And
tea.
I'm going to let her get back to her live. I hope that y'all have a good time while you guys are live. I'm going to make her some coffee because I'm
No,
not
I
doing
want some
tea.
hot tea.
I'm
I want
not
some hot
doing
tea.
that.
I want some hot tea. I don't want any coffee.
Well,
If you give me coffee, I'm not gonna drink it.
I ain't
I
getting
want
coffee.
some hot tea.
Not doing it.
I love a good cup of hot tea. And so I'm not sleepy and I feel like chatting. So it's just me and Margaret. So I guess we can have some girl time and talk about girl stuff.
Oh, well, I'm going to go outside and join in.
Well, you go right ahead, honey.
Oh, you can add me in like that.
Oh, you want to be a co-host?
You can add me.
Never.
Hold on, I'm finna go. I'll be out there. I'll be out there.
So I'm hoping to get me some glaze so I can start putting some more stuff together and get my things put together. I'm gonna try. How are the puppies doing? Okay, so Pepper Girl just went and got in her bed. So her bed is at the foot of our bed because it was like having two toddlers sleep with us every night, and that just wasn't gonna fly. So she's in her bed at the foot of the bed, and Noodle's right here. You see him? He's laying on the couch. He's never too far from his mama. Noodle is
a mama's boy.
He is never too far from his mama. Sometimes Cedric want to take him out to use the bathroom, and he looked like, no, stay with my mama. So he right here on the couch, laying.
Literally right behind her.
He has to be touching me some kind of way. His paw, let me get your thing off. His paw, his legs, something has to be touching me. So he is right there. And don't let it fool you. Pepper is a daddy's girl. Now, when he walk in the door, she get out of that bed and she come trotting in here, and she love her daddy. Noodle is a mama's boy, so we each got a dog.
That's true.
And so, on our Amazon wish list, it's getting ready to get cold, and both of them have grown so much. I put on there some little jackets and some little sweaters for them. I think they're only like $8. Just trying to keep them warm. So if you have something you'd like to get from Noodle, you can go and check out our wish list at the store. But Miss Margaret, do you make bread? Are you a baker? I am. Oh, okay. All right. Let me call this man out real quick. I bought a little wand, and it's like a frothy wand for my coffee because I was getting fancy this year. And he told me, oh, that's a waste of money because look, he put the top on his coffee and he just shook the cup. This is how I stir up my coffee. Why do I hear him over here frothing his coffee? And you, every morning, my little wand goes off, and it's him frothing his coffee.
Real man shake the
Yeah,
coffee like
yeah,
this.
but he
You get
didn't.
you a good
Just
jug
then,
like this.
he's full of it because he done already used my stick and done already froth. Look at him, he done frothed already. So he jam packed full of. He thought, what do you need that for? You can just stir it. Yeah, right. He didn't just stir it.
I love noodles. Yeah, Noodle is a good boy.
You don't have time to make bread.
I have a bread maker. Love that machine. I want a bread maker
That's what I
too.
just told him. I'm in the
No, I don't
season.
want a bread
I'm in
maker,
the
Miss
season
Margaret.
of
I'm just
wanting to
saying.
make
But
bread.
I will say this: I know nothing about making bread.
But we would
Okay,
make some if we had a bread maker.
if we had a bread maker, but we have to get more counter space.
Yes, and that's gonna come. But right now we can make bread today. Now I found a bread maker. Let me know what you guys think. I put it
Dominic made a little bread that time.
he did,
He made pizza bread too.
and
I was impressed.
let me tell you, okay, because my niece made some zucchini bread that tastes like cake. And it's zucchini. Okay, it's a vegetable bread that was delicious. And so you know what? I'm in the
Yeah,
season
she's
of my
dangerous.
life.
She's dangerous with that
Yes, I'm
food
in the
cooking.
season with my life where I'm like, I might like to do that. I might like to try that. That's all about finding
What kind of tea you
Erica.
want?
Peppermint tea. So I looked at Amazon last night and I was adding some things to my storefront for Amazon, but also from my wish list. And I'm like, I think I'm gonna buy me a bread maker and make this the season of making bread. Cause we buy bread, but it's just the two of us, right? And so it goes bad so quickly because we don't use it. So if we can make the little one I saw, it's a little small one, so it makes like half a loaves, and I would just love that.
I
Thank you,
think a
honey.
bread machine would be great, like a rice machine. Like for people who can't perfect rice in a pot, I think that when you get a rice cooker, the rice is perfect every time.
You know why I can't make rice? I don't follow the instructions for the rice, and so once I started doing that, my rice started turning out. Once I was using the amount of water, I was putting too much water, and it wasn't very good. So
When y'all saw that coffee video she made, oh yeah, I'm the one. I'm the behind the scenes.
and I
Look at
gotta
that.
get me some
Look at that pour. Look at that
it's
pour.
taking forever, I swear. Okay, that's good, honey. Thank you.
I was about to spin it on up now.
All right, now I got a what do you call it? A grinder, and I love my grinder.
Now the grinder is
I
really,
love my
really, really
grinder.
cool. And honestly, I did talk smack about her little barista devices, but I will say that
He don't mind using
they
them.
make it. They, she be putting me
They
on.
be it makes things
She be
fancy.
putting me on. I ain't know. I
And
ain't
so
know.
I buy the whole beans, and I'm gonna do a whole morning routine video where I get my beans, I grind them, I'm gonna brew them, and I
Okay,
like
I'm
to
gonna
make me
leave. No,
some.
I
No, you
can't
can
go.
sit down.
Nah, it's okay.
Come on,
Nah, I feel like
come
I'm
on.
in. Nah, it's okay.
Why?
I feel like I'm bothering
You not
y'all.
bothering us, honey. You
I'm
are a
just watching
part.
from afar.
You're a part of the journey. Just make sure you like, subscribe, and share. So yeah, I am in the season of making bread, but well, Margaret, I don't feel so bad anymore. If you have trouble making rice too, I was putting way too much water in it. I was eyeballing the water when I should have been putting a cup and a half. So I am really, I'm doing a lot better with the water. So a lot better with my rice. That was just one thing I never really learned to cook. It was really hit and miss. Like sometimes I'd put enough water, and then sometimes just enough water just wasn't happening, and then it turned out terrible. But yep. So here it is. I like to have a nice little cup of tea when I'm getting ready to settle down for the evening. And today I was like, you know what? I wanna be more present. And so there's a lot of things that we're gonna be doing together. And this is one of them. So we're just kind of hanging out. We don't really have a topic or anything to really even talk about. Just kind of here, just kind of being together as people filter in and filter out. I hope that they will leave us a thumbs up and just be a part of the journey. I mean, we're just having a good time. Oh, Cedric, let me tell you, when I first met him, he couldn't even boil water. His food was, he was the type of person that would put water in the pot and then add the macaroni noodles right then. And by the time it started boiling, it was soggy, honey. It was soggy. He has come a long way. And so I don't mind turning over the reins to him and allowing him to cook, because he can cook. He has come a long way. But boy, when I first met him, I didn't want him cooking me nothing. All of it tastes gummy. It was terrible. but he has definitely have grown into his cooking skills for himself. So I'm really proud of him about that. But other than that, with the holidays coming up, I do think I'm gonna start making some bread. Get into my season, honey. Boy, he get this tea. The water is boiling. You can't even drink it right away. Look at all that steam coming from that. It's hard to drink it when it's boiling. You can't enjoy it if it's burning your throat. So I have to be careful with that. And then I don't know why, but I like a honey cough drop in my tea, or a peppermint stick or something. Just because to me it's like, open up my sinuses. What kind of day did you have, Miss Margaret? Was it a good day? Are you doing well, darling? Oh, I had a new video come out today. It was a cooking video. Everybody was asking me when was I going to do a new video, and I did one today. I had one come out, and it was making some salmon mac and cheese. So check that out. Let me know what you think about it, whether you enjoyed it. So yeah, check that bad boy out. I did it one time with some like imitation crab meat, and it was excellent. But this one, I believe, turned out a lot better. I don't know what I did differently, but it was really, really good. Oh my goodness. You got to get off that train, honey. That all work, no play business. That sounds terrible. I need some ice cubes or something in this. My goodness, why is it so? He got it so hot. I think I was looking for a new show to start binge watching. I don't know what I want to watch yet, but that's not good, Margaret. Then what do you do for fun? If it's if that's all you're doing is working, you gotta have some leisure time. So what are you doing for fun? I cannot wait till I can get back on this foot and start moving around again. I think tomorrow I'm gonna make some dog bandanas. I got all that fabric back there, and I wanted to make the dogs some new bandanas for fall and stuff. So I think I'm gonna work on that tomorrow, and we'll go live and do that together. Well, Tennessee is fun. It's gonna be fun, especially if you're anywhere in the Gatlinburg area. You're gonna enjoy that. So I hope that you have the best time ever with your family. Family is everything. It's so important. So I hope you have a wonderful time hanging out with your kinfolk, and you guys enjoy each other and enjoy the weather, the sweater weather. I really want this tea, and it's so hot. Oh my goodness, I can't drink that. I can't drink it. It's so hot. Oh my goodness. Let me see. I need to. You guys follow me on Pinterest. It's Finding Erika on Pinterest. I have a folder just for you guys for YouTube where I'm putting in all of the fall things that I think if you're thinking about doing some decorating for fall, I have a fall folder. I have a holiday food folder that you guys can check out and just go take a look at and see if you got some ideas. If you see something you want me to try to make, let me know, like comment on it so I know that or something. Just go to it and follow me on Pinterest. I'm gonna keep posting stuff there, and follow me on my Amazon storefront so you can know whenever I'm putting new stuff in there. The links to it is right up under on the main page, or it might be under this page. I think you might be able to find it under this page too. You could go and follow me on there, and look and see what's in my Amazon store. I have some must-have stuff for the winter season for the camper. If you like me and you live in a camper full time, it's just some stuff you need. I also found some good storage stuff that I'm going to be looking into. A lot of the stuff I was going to be buying for the new camper and that fell apart. So we're hoping to be able to look for something and keep looking to find the newer one where it's going to be a little bigger, because this one is more of a one bedroom on wheels, and the other one was more like a one bedroom house on wheels. And so we just had the space. We had the office, we had a place to eat, we had the living room space, and you guys have heard all this before, so I have not stopped looking. One person can change your life, I already know that, so we are still working on that. And we're going to be leaving here soon in December, and we're going to be heading out, and so that's going to be a fun adventure, and we'll be back on the road because our jobs are getting ready to wrap up. Also, I did a new blog post. Now you can go over and join our Patreon page, and you can join it as a member. I think the cheapest one is like $10 a month, or you could do it for free just so you can get the blog post where we talk about um being seasonal camping seasonal burnout. It's a real thing, and so it kind of just talks about that, and I give some little tips on what I've learned over work camping, how to deal with that. So you can go check out my blog post on our Patreon page. All this stuff is under the tab where it's like about me type stuff, and you could just click on it and read it from there, or you can go to our community post. I put a lot of stuff in the community post, and there are some stuff that I post over there that I don't post here, so I want you to kind of know what's going on. And so on my Amazon storefront, I do have a heated hose in there because that is important, and that was like the number one thing we learned last winter. Have a heated hose. It is just going to work better, and you can use that thing even when it's not winter. Have a heated hose. You will regret it if you don't. Y'all saw we were living off of those gigantic water bottles to just have water, and if we left it outside, it was frozen. So go over to my Amazon storefront, see what I got over there for the must-haves for winter for the camper and for the fall decor that we're going to be looking at. I'm going to start getting stuff, and I'll do an unboxing live where you guys can see what we got, and then you can just be a part of me putting it all away so you can see what it looks like and kind of get that visual aid if that's something you want to do. I don't know if anybody has come up with their themes yet. I was in Hobby Lobby, and Hobby Lobby is a place you go when you're feeling sad. They got the Christian music playing. The atmosphere is just really calm, and the ideas start to just flow. Like you get in there and you start visualizing things, and you're like, you know what? I think I like this. Or you know what? I think this would be great. Or you know what? I could see this be here. And the creative juices just start flowing. And so I got a lot of ideas. And so I'm hoping to be able to come up with some really nice things to transform the camper into. We can get the one we want, transform this one into a warm, inviting, cozy place. So that's where we are with that. They do have some nice stuff, and I really, really love it. And if you are finding this channel for the first time, please consider subscribing. I would love to have you. Leave us a thumbs up, please. That helps this channel a whole lot. It helps get us out there. And it's free to do both. It's free to leave a thumbs up, and it's free to subscribe. And I am doing a lot better with posting, I must say. So I'm going to be trying to get more videos out as we start getting closer to the time for us to go. I know my next video is going to be me purging stuff, because we've been here for almost a year. Come October will be a year. November will be a year. And so we have accumulated a lot of stuff, and we got to start thinning this stuff out, especially if we're going to be trying to hit the road, and we couldn't get the other camper, so we don't have the space to kind of keep the stuff. So I am going to start thinning things out and cleaning stuff out and getting stuff up. And it's hard to do that on one foot because I'm still on crutches, and I still got my scooter. Like, I'm still hopping around on crutches. I still got my scooter. My cooking video, I pretty much had to do that sitting down. So It's not easy, but it's got to happen. I need to start going through my clothes. All this stuff up here needs to be gone through. And so we're going to do that. And I'll probably do that on live so you guys can just kind of hang out and we can try to talk as I do it. Kind of give me somebody to hang out with. If you don't haven't had a chance, like I said, you could do check out my you could check out my cooking video that I did today. It was really fun, and I haven't did one in so long. And so I had a comment right now where somebody was saying, "Never had that before. Happy eating. It was really good." So make sure you go over and check that out. And so, yep, my goal is I'd like to hit 5,000 subscribers by September. And so right now we're sitting at 3, so that's nothing. So if you're passing through seeing this video, we would love, love, love to have you a part of our community. Um, and so subscribe, join the community. We're a safe space of people who love to travel and love to talk and love to hang out. And we'd love to have you a part of it. Finally, you can drink the tea. I like the organic peppermint. It is delicious. And so, if you need something to calm, to bring it down, peppermint tea is excellent. I also have a peppermint oil and I have some peppermint sticks. Sometimes I put it in here. You know, gives it a little sweetness taste to it, but it helps with the peppermint taste. And I use the peppermint oil. I'll put it behind my ears and on my wrist and underneath my nose so I can smell it. And it's really good to kind of calm your nerves when you have those days where you're just feeling like, oh. So peppermint tea, you guys, think about that. All right. Well, it's getting late. And I'm getting ready to get ready for bed and get my puppy dogs in their bed. Just know that I love you guys and I'm so thankful that you came and hung out with me. I'll be back tomorrow and we'll hang out some more while after work we're going to be trying to get this place cleaned up and cleaned out and getting ready to pack and get on the road. Cedric has been doing that outside too, so I might have him take and do some video that we can collaborate together to kind of show you guys our process of kind of getting things thinned out and ready to figure out what our next move is going to be because we haven't figured that part out. We know we're going to be here through Thanksgiving because we want to spend it with my sister and my mom and my family. And so, but after then, we'll be working it out. I know without a shadow of a doubt we'll be in Arizona by the end of December. But I don't know the plans in between then, so we'll figure it out. So, you guys, leave us a thumbs up. I appreciate it so much. Subscribe, all that's free. Check out some of my must-haves on the Amazon storefront. Keep by subscribing, right? You're going to see what I'm getting when I order stuff. And I want you to be able to have a beautiful place as well and a cozy spot where you can sit and watch the videos. And so I'm biased. But meanwhile, I want you guys to have a great night. Stay safe. And I will see you tomorrow on our live as I begin to purge the camper and get things cleaned up and ready to get on the road. And I hope that you have a wonderful night. And I will see you guys soon. Make sure you subscribe. Bye.